So here's what people are asking. Which one is better, outsourcing or insourcing?
Well, I don't know that one is better than the other. One just serves a different purpose. So the reason you may insource talent is you need to physically have human beings in North America at a geolocation. Like if you owned a restaurant or if you owned a fitness center, you need somebody who needs to be there physically. Another reason to do this is because you have to create these pods, these physical pods for brainstorming. Again, it requires physical requirement of being there. The last might be one of the roles that has been most untested, we'll say, is outsourcing the account executive. So that is the person that is closing and winning the business. So at least from our perspective, we've tested every role, every responsibility within a business. We've had great success with offshoring. But we haven't found others that are replicating myself or my business partner, Amar, in any of other, in Pipeline Signals, Sales for Life, and now in Get Levrg. So this is where insourcing, if the role can't be done virtually or it requires a nuance, such as it's so complex that it requires, and maybe has cultural barriers, it requires somebody here in North America. But from the rest of the perspective, offshoring or outsourcing works in every other role. Again, it serves so many purposes. Allows you to scale multiple people for the same price as one. Allows you to become more profitable, to redeploy those profits. Allows you to take the savings you make in gross margins or cost customer acquisition and now become more competitive with your pricing or new product offerings. So I hope that answered your question. There are times, and as Pipeline Signals scales, we'll most likely scale an onshore closing sales force. Same with Sales for Life. And at Pipeline Signals, that's yet to be determined how we'll scale the sales force, but there might be instances where it makes sense to have those in North America.
Yeah, absolutely. And so here's what I think. I think it is an interesting topic whenever we say him versus him or these versus that, right? It's outbound versus inbound. But when you are smart, you kind of know that it's not, most of the time, it's not about versus. It's about these and that, right? For some, as you mentioned, for some positions, obviously we need people in-house, and that's okay. That's the way it should be. And there are times when you can outsource, and that's the way it can be. So absolutely what you just said is, it's not about, oh, is this better and that better? It is, I think it depends on the circumstances. And I also think we should not look at it that way. Same goes for inbound and outbound, right? Oh, inbound or outbound, inbound versus outbound. No, we should not look at that way. I think both of them are important. It's about what you need, right? Okay.